morning. So nice to have you join us. We always hope that your day is off to a nice start. In case you want a reminder that spring is around the corner, just look outside. It sure does feel like it right now. And if that's got you itching to get out, take a day trip or a weekend trip, you are in luck this morning because we're going to take you up the road to Gatlinburg. This is Caroline Bean. She is with the Visitors Bureau up there in Gatlinburg, and she says you've never picked a better time than now.
Yes.
To head up the road. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I jokingly said to you, yeah, it won't be long before the rhododendron are in bloom. But the truth is, with these winter days that we still have ahead of us, you get a different view this time of year.
Absolutely, yeah. Gatlinburg really is a four-season destination, but there is something special about winter. You know, it's really slowed down. Maybe it's the time for you to come and try something that you haven't done before.
Yeah.
You know, if you've never skied or snowboarded at Ober, we have the only ski resort in Tennessee, so you'll have to come and do that. But if you're not coordinated enough for that, like I am, you can also snow tube or try some ice skating. We've got a lot of winter activities to check out.
Or dine. We had a chance to go up to Ober Gatlinburg and kind of spend the day a year or so ago. I was amazed at all that there is to do there.
Yeah, you can spend an entire day up there on the mountain. It is absolutely beautiful, first of all. The scenic views are just out of this world. And then, like you were saying, the food is great. There's so many activities. They've got a mountain coaster and zip line. And I don't know if I want to zip line in the cold, but spring is upon us, as you were just discussing.
Right.
So maybe you can plan for that.
That's right. Go now and then plan a trip when it's a little bit warmer. So it seems like the people who go to Gatlinburg, and you know, in this area, there are just Gatlinburg loyalists. The first time a break comes their way, they're headed up. They want to take in all the seasons. But there are different ways to experience Gatlinburg for different people, right? If you're a foodie, you got it. If you love the arts culture, you've got it, right?
Yes, and what a great intro to our events coming up that you can plan for as well. You know, we have, if you're the foodie, as you're discussing, we've got Pancake Week coming the 21st to the 28th of February, and that is a week to indulge in all the pancake goodness, right? You know, Eggo actually dubbed us the pancake capital of the South. Fun fact. Yes.
That's fair.
And so we like to celebrate that with just a week long of pancakes, and you can download our app, visit Gatlinburg, check in at 7 or more locations. You can win some really cool Pancake Week swag. You can enter to win a Gatlinburg getaway. And this year we're actually having a pancake eating contest.
That's a challenge because
that is a challenge.
The pancakes that you put on plates in Gatlinburg are not tiny.
They are not small. No, they are not. But I think that's, you know, a fun event to kind of taste your way around Gatlinburg. We also have Sweet Week going on right now, and that's kind of the same principle, but it's just all the sweet stuff. There's so many different shops. So for the foodie culture, you're definitely in the right spot for that.
Yeah.
And then you were just talking about kind of the arts and crafts. We actually are having our Wine Fest event on March 14th.
Really?
Which is so exciting. I like to say that we are like the Napa of the South. I think a lot of people kind of overlook the fact that we have so many local and regional wineries. We don't just have moonshine. So we celebrate that with Wine Fest on March 14th, and it's held at Aramont School of Arts and Crafts.
Okay.
And we actually have the largest independent organization of artisans and craftsmen in the country.
And I guess if I'm thinking about the right area, if you didn't know to look for it, you could easily miss it, right?
Absolutely miss it, yeah. And I like to say that's kind of our hidden gem is our arts and crafts community. But at this event, you get to really immerse yourself in like the culture of Gatlinburg, whether it's the wine, you're going to be able to check out the artists while they're working. They sit there and make pottery, which I think is, I mean, I cannot do it, so I'm in awe of it, you know?
Yeah.
And then we have local restaurants that come and do pairings with the food and the wine. We got live music. It's just a day of good times and good vibes is what I like to say.
And I will say too, you mentioned the restaurants that will come and do the pairings. The other thing that seems to be true about Gatlinburg is you can go like with the kids and the family and make it a real casual outing.
Yeah.
You can make it a couples retreat and really upscale it. You have such a range of restaurants and things.
Absolutely, I totally agree. You know, we have a new restaurant called the Heirloom Room, and that's maybe a date night spot, or the Green Bar, what a great date night spot. We've got a new speakeasy, the Alibi. Perfect. But then if you're on a family trip, we've got so many fun different lunch spots, dinner spots, really something for everyone. And don't forget to indulge in all the sweetness like we were just talking about. We've got the donut fryer and Mad Dog's Creamery. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. I know that for you up there, especially with the Visitors Bureau, you love watching the roads full of tourists coming in. Sometimes if you are the tourist, you wish that some of those other ones would go away. I would think this is a great time to come because it's not quite as crowded.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I was just saying, the pace really slows down right now. And then
Yeah.
also, you know, if you're worried about traffic and parking and all the things, we have a free trolley system. I think people kind of
forgot
forget
about
about that.
that.
Yeah. And I think that's just such a great resource that we have in Gatlinburg. And also the parkway is only a mile long. So if you can walk the
Yeah.
whole parkway, you know?
Walk off that sweet treat you just
Yes,
ate, right?
walk off that donut, yeah. But yeah, the free trolley is just a really great resource, and it's easy to navigate on our app. If you download the Visit Gatlinburg app, you'll be able to check out all the information on that as well.
And I guess I would say too that y'all are probably a lot like Chattanooga, where there are many people who have businesses there in Gatlinburg who are born and raised in the area, but you've probably had an awful lot of folks coming in saying, this is the spot on the map I want to call home. And they're opening it up now.
Yes, absolutely. You know, Gatlinburg is a very traditional destination, I like to say. You know, people have been coming for generations, or maybe this is your first time coming, and you're like, oh, hey, this is really quiet and nice, and I'm surrounded by mountains. I want to retire here.
Yeah.
I want to move here.
It happens.
And I think, and I think that's just really special to have to be able to work for a destination like that so many people come together and share this love for. It's really, really special.
Yeah, because I think we have a tendency to see it as a place to go. It is that destination, but for you and for everybody else there, it's home, and you make it feel like that when we come to visit.
Our community is definitely very, very adamant about making people feel like they are at home. You know, whether it's you're walking down the street, going into the stores, or the servers at the restaurants, everyone's going to do everything they can to make you feel like you're right at home.
Okay, so you threw a few dates our way. Go to your website to see what's coming up. Is that the easiest way to do it?
Yes, ma'am. Gatlinburg.com will be your one-stop shop. You can check out itineraries there, day trips, weekend trips, whatever you're looking to do, shopping, dining, lodging. And then, yeah, like I was just saying, download our app, Visit Gatlinburg.
Perfect.